Hi everyone, we're back for another episode of Adams for the Love of Movie Picks. I know I'm just going to be posting this video shortly after I posted the Only the Brave, but I felt like doing a twofer this time around. This one's going to be a little bit shorter, but we're going to be talking about the 2021, like basically this year released Marvel TV series, TV series which is on Disney Plus. What If? The reason why I want to bring this one up is unlike WandaVision and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, for me personally, I didn't see as much advertisement for this one. It almost caught me off guard. I just kind of caught glimpses of it recently on TV and at the linked to other things, like as a trailer for other shows. I didn't even really know this existed, but it's really intriguing concept. I mean, even though it's animated, it's not done, in with the real Avengers. It's got some of the voices of the real Avengers, and just some of the storylines that they come up with, more or less like it says, what if this happened, what if this happened, and it's not only the main premise of these individual episodes that are intriguing, it's also, like think about throwing a rock into a pond, the ripples that ripple out. It's the same thing with time. The theory of time is that, if you change something on a timeline, it's going to send ripples out and change things and create alternate universes based on what was changed. So there's lots of things in the universe that are changed because of this one main thing being changed. So it's rather intriguing. For example, the very first episode has, instead of Steve Rogers becoming Captain America, they've got Peggy Carter becomes Captain America. Very intriguing storyline, and needless to say, of course, Peggy ends up in the future instead of Steve. Just very unique storyline. Not too much is changed in the storyline than that. Other than some of the things that happen with the the Howling Commandos, which was in the Captain America, the first Avenger movie. They were his unit in World War II. Well, they end up following Peggy instead. That's pretty much it. And then you got the next one is like, T'Challa, the Black Panther, actually becomes the Star-Lord instead of Peter Quill. And what's unique about that is I'll try not to give too much away, but, I'll give you the biggest example is somehow he stops Thanos, not necessarily in a fight, but just like by talking to him, whatever, from becoming Thanos, from doing his master plan with the Infinity Stones. He actually gets Thanos to join the Ravagers of all things. And, that never happens with them. Then you've got another storyline where, I'm not going to say who, somebody is an assassin and just taking out members of the Avengers before they become the Avengers. And, various and intriguing ways. And then, the one that I found was probably the most disturbing. That's the other thing about this. I mean, there's always a certain level of violence. There's deaths in the Marvel Universe and the real life movies, but, just the level of violence in this episode is kind of disturbing. The what if, basically, the Avengers became zombies. Kind of intriguing. I'm not going to give too much away as to how it happens, but a lot of the members of the Avengers actually become zombies. The one thing that I found kind of strange that they never addressed, again, that you've never seen like a superhero become a zombie per se, at least I personally never have, but I found it kind of strange because typically zombies, like no matter what the hell they were before they became zombies, typically once they're zombies, they're kind of slow and stupid and they don't really have any abilities per se. Like, it was really strange that these zombie Avengers are still the Avengers. They're just zombies trying to eat people. So it was kind of weird, but it was still an interesting watch. It's something definitely haven't seen before. It was kind of intriguing. I haven't quite finished watching all of them. I think there's 7 in total, but definitely an intriguing series. Posing these different questions. What if this happened? What if this happened? Well, if this happened, then this happened, and so on and so forth. So definitely, check it out. It's definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it. I recommend all those Marvel shows on the Disney Plus. WandaVision was good. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was good. I'm really looking forward to the upcoming one with Hawkeye. So there's a lot of good ones, but this was definitely different, and it was still a good watch for sure. You know, and then you got some big names. You got some of the Avengers who played the Avengers in real life, voicing Avenger characters in this animated series. And then you got some fill-ins. You got Jeffrey Wright as the Watcher. Fred Tatasciore does some additional voices in this. Chadwick Boseman as the Black Panther. So the theory is, I guess he must have done this show, the recordings, the voice recordings for this show, shortly before he died. Samuel L. Jackson is Nick Fury. Diane Guerrera is Aoki. Mark Ruffalo is Bruce Banner, the Hulk. Jon Favreau is Happy Hogan. Paul Bettany as Jarvis. And I guess to another extent, Vision. You got Jeremy Renner as Clint Barton, Hawkeye. You've got Karen Gillan as Nebula. Clark Gregg as Agent Coulson. Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes. Leslie Bibb as Christine Everhart. Frank Grillo as Brock Rumlow. John Kani as T'Chaka. And I was just having a look. Well, Seth Green actually did a guest voice in this as Howard the Duck, the character in one of the episodes. Just having a look here to see if there was anybody else in here that I might recognize. Oh, Haley Atwell does play Captain Carter. Chris Hemsworth does do Thor. Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. Michael Douglas as Hank Pym. Rachel McAdams does Christine Palmer. Natalie Portman is Jane Foster in this. Michael Rooker plays Yondu. Benedict Wong as Wong. Angela Bassett as Queen Ramonda. Kat Dennings as Darcy. Demon Hansu as Korath. Tilda Swinton as the Ancient One. Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne. Stanley Tucci as Dr. Erskine. Josh Brolin as Thanos. Dominic Cooper as Howard Stark. Jeff Goldblum as Grand Master. Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. Andy Serkis as Ulysses Klaue. Don Cheadle as Rhodey. Benicio del Toro as the Collector. Colby Smulders as Maria Hill. And Kurt Russell as Ego. I think is pretty much... Oh, Neil McDonough is a Dum Dum Dugan, whoever that character is. And Emily Van Cant as Sharon Carter. And Toby Jones as Arnim Zola. So a lot of the people who played their characters in the actual Marvel universe, cinematic universe, come back and voice a lot of the characters in this show. You know, it's quite a few characters, but as you can see, I mean, I think it makes it that much better that they've got the same people doing the voiceovers. So yeah, if you haven't seen it or any of those Marvel series on Disney Plus, definitely check it out. Obviously it's only available on Disney Plus, but it's well worth the subscription price, the monthly subscription price. So do yourself a favor, check it out. You will not be disappointed. Take care, folks. Have yourselves a good one. We'll see you in the next one.